got a public service announcement today because I want you to know you are throwing money away if you do not use a Roth IRA. People talk about saving money for the future by not getting a Starbucks latte. Stop thinking like that, okay? Just have the latte at Starbucks already, all right? They're delicious. But you know what? A Roth IRA is even more delicious. And it'll help you save taxes and build a retirement for the future. I want to break it down for you on how the Roth IRA works. You've got to be using this. Everyone should have a Roth IRA as a part of their retirement and financial planning for the future. Okay, so let me convince you. The Roth IRA is the only way you can save and invest and pay no tax. That's a pretty sweet deal, just in and of itself right there. Save and invest and pay no tax to the state or the IRS. We're gonna break down some examples here in a moment. But you can invest that Roth IRA into anything you want. You can buy stocks, bonds, real estate, crypto, startups. This is the type of stuff we do here at Directed IRA, where we have Roth IRA accounts and help thousands of customers invest. All right, now let me convince you. Let's just do math, all right? There's no cheating here. It's just math. The numbers are gonna tell the truth. Let's say you invested $20,000. We're not in a Roth IRA. This is just you personally. You invest $20,000. Let's say about real estate, crypto, stocks, I don't care, whatever you're into. Let's say it grew to $30,000 and you sell that and have a $10,000 profit. Well, when you do this personally, you're gonna pay long-term capital gains rate of 20%, right? That's $2,000. And let's say you're in a state that has state tax of 5%. You're gonna pay another 5% on that $10,000, which is $500. So your total tax there was $2,500. And at the end of the day, you made $10,000. You're only holding on to $7,500 though, okay? Well, we don't love that, right? I mean, that's what happens when you're doing stuff outside of a retirement account. Now let's say you did a traditional IRA. You said, you know what? I'm gonna use a traditional IRA or 401k. Well, here's how that works. I got a deduction when I put the money in, but when I invest that $20,000 and it grows to 30, I don't pay tax now. So there's no tax as I make the money, but I do pay tax on the way out at retirement. Because what happens when I start using that money from a traditional IRA or 401k in retirement, when you hit 59 and a half, I start pulling that out, I gotta pay tax as I pull the money out at my regular income tax rates, okay? So that's better because I gotta defer the tax. I didn't have to pay it for a long time. I gotta reinvest all the money and grow it. And I only pay tax when I pull the money out. It's not that bad of a deal. It's better than paying tax now, right? We'd rather pay tax later. But there's a better deal, and it's the Roth IRA and the taxed never, right? What do you want to be in? You want to be taxed now, later, or never? Everyone wants to be over here, and this is what a Roth IRA is, but why does not everybody have one of these? I don't know. You should have one if you don't. Let's take the same example here. You put in 20, grows to 30, $10,000 gain. Do you pay any tax when you make the money? No. Do you pay any tax when you pull the money out? No. You don't pay tax. This is the only account you can legitimately make money on. Pay no tax. It's legit. It's in the tax code. It was created just for this. You need to take advantage of it. Okay, it's the best deal out there to save and invest for your future. Now, I know many of you are thinking, yeah, but Matt, retirement accounts, I don't want to put money in it because I can't get it back out. I gotta pay a penalty to pull it out. That's only on the earnings in a Roth IRA. That's another awesome feature of the Roth IRA. If I put $6,000 in, and let's say 6 months later, I'm like, my car broke down, I gotta redo the transmission or something, you can pull that same $6,000 out, no tax. There's no tax when you pull out contributions. There's no penalty when you pull out contributions. It's only the earnings and gains that you have to wait until you hit 59 and pull out with no tax. So remember, don't be afraid to throw the money into a Roth IRA because the $6,000 you're putting in every year, let's say you had 10 years of contributions of $6,000 and 60 grand, and now your account's worth 110 because you had 50,000 of gains. Well, that's 60,000 of contributions. I can pull out whenever I want. No tax, no penalty, easy. That doesn't have to be for any special purpose or hardship. Any reason you want. You can just go on a vacation with it. The Roth IRA is such an awesome tool. Tax never, grows, and comes out tax-free at retirement, and you can pull the money out with no penalty and tax whenever you want. Now, if you don't have a Roth IRA, the best time to set one up is today. If you want to do a Roth IRA with us at Directed IRA, go to directedira.com. Our Roth IRAs, you can invest in crypto, real estate, startups. They're called self-directed IRAs. But I don't care what you into. Use whatever company you want. Just get a Roth IRA, start contributing, get in the habit of saving, and then investing. It's going to be the best tool you have to build a tax-efficient retirement future. Now, a couple other things. If you got questions, drop them down in the comments. I'll be answering questions about Roth IRAs. We have a lot of content, of course, over at Directed IRA, webinars. I got podcast episodes, so much content, so much to learn on Roth IRAs and how awesome they can be. And also, make sure you're subscribed because I'm doing more videos on the Roth IRA and how they work, how to self-direct it, other Roth 401k options. There's lots of other Roth options out there besides the Roth IRA that are pretty cool also. Thanks for listening, and I hope this better helps you take control of your retirement.